Yogi Bear and Boo Boo has been the face of fans ever since 1958, with TV shows, movies, videos, and many more. But did you know that they made an advertising guest star at Showbiz Pizza? That's right, on August 15th, 2020, after 33 years, the Introducing Yogi Bear show tape has been found. So I know a lot of fans has been getting their thoughts about it, so I'm here to discuss my thoughts about this lost show tape introducing Yogi Bear. Which means I won't be talking about the segments one by one, but I'll be discussing some parts of the segment, whether it be the songs or the skits. Also, sorry for the long wait of this video. I have been busy with school and other projects, which give me barely time to work on some YouTube videos. Also, please, this is just my opinion on what I got to say. This video isn't trying to offend no one, but I would love to hear y'all thoughts in the comments below. And without further ado, as promised, let's get on with the video. The year was around 1986. This is during the time when Showbiz took over the program for the Rock-a-Fire Explosion, in which they used fake Showbiz voice actors for the characters. One of the concepts from the Attraction Development Program came with the idea of adding licensed characters to perform inside the band and looking for characters such as Superman, Garfield, and Spider-Man. The company decided that Yogi Bear and Boo Boo were chosen for the generational appeal to both children and parents. After a final notification with Hanna-Barbera, a licensing deal was made to use the characters in test period locations in New Orleans, Nebraska, Green Carolina, and Augusta, Georgia. And the option to roll out system-wide from special newspapers, televisions, and posters to alert everybody about the new special advertising was in the works. During this same process, Billy Bob and Looney Bird stage was being used. It was changed to Jellystone Park, which the sign hung behind them. The trees from the center stage were removed and placed the stage left. The only thing you need props were added to the stage was a boulder, which was a picnic basket placed upon it, and a sign that hung on Boo Boo's barrel reads, "Keep the park clean." Oddly enough, Billy Bob and Looney Bird's valise was left in place. The production was done by Showbiz Pizza Time Director Entertainment Paul Lennon and cosmetic design by Showbiz Costume Supporting Manager June Kamen. The final retrofit prototype design was done by Creative Presentation Incorporation around in April 1987. This is also note that this was the same company that created the Statue of Liberty. Yogi Bear was a mechanism of Rolf instead of Billy Bob, and Boo Boo was a retrofitted of Looney Bird. The script was written and mixed by co-producer Steve Wright. The audio tape was produced by Crywolf Music in Dallas, Texas, using the Showbiz fake voice actors. And due to the audition of finding good Yogi Bear voice actors, the company decided to get the legendary voice actor themselves, Don Butler and Don Messick. They recorded their parts in Los Angeles on September 11, 1987. It was very long thought to the community that the show is lost since we only had instrumentals, but thanks to co-producer Steve White, a copy of the tape was reserved on the cassette, and after 33 years of searching, the Lost Discovery show tape has been found. But what about the testing stage? Although it was hard to measure the success of this program, it was pretty much to say that this testing stage was a complete failure. Since it never really passed its 3 testing location, nor was bringing a licensed character was attempted beyond after that year's run. Plus, also to mention the whole cost was $122. Additionally, year expenses was $6,000 per store, as in Peace Sign Theater and Showbiz, and the actual licensing was $2,500, which was the project of the concept was to be installed system-wide. Now, the moment you all have been waiting for. What are my thoughts of the Showbiz Pizza introducing Yogi Bear show tape? Well, after listening to this tape again and again and again and again and getting the songs and the scripts and the skits all in my head, it is bad. Very bad. Well, some songs are good, like Hungry and Every Breath You Take, which I find it kind of weird because there was some weird expectation of a few seconds missing of that song. And the fake Rock-a-Fire voice actors wasn't really that good. Don't get me wrong, there are some good and bad show tapes, and this one had to be on my bad list for Rock-a-Fire shows. From listening to the show, and like I said, it's my own opinion, so I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments below. Missy's voice, and I can't remember which Sim it actually, sounded like Granny Helen from either Destination Imagination or Chucky's Tall Tales. And also, in my opinion, too, the Yogi Bear and Boo Boo doing the shop dance number or Boo Boo Shop Sue was really weird because I know we don't have footage of this show and it seems very weird to imagine what it would look like even if we had footage of the show maybe like 10 or 30 years later of finding it, but it's let's just say that we're glad we can finally have pics of this. Another thing, some people think that Yoki didn't play in the showbiz history. Why is that, you might be asking? Because he wasn't claimed as a showbiz piece of character. This was also to the point, my friends, where he wasn't gonna be part in the Piece of War series. That's right. Yogi Bear wasn't gonna be a part of the Piece of War series, but I said no, we're gonna put Yogi Bear in the Piece of War series because he is part of showbiz history, and the fact is some well-known die-hard showbiz pizza or Yogi Bear fans would be asking, why is Yogi Bear not in the series? But let's just hear my thoughts on this one. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to guest stars such as Uncle Clunk, Santa Claus, and Statue of Liberty, there's some good guest stars a lot of fans obviously remember. But Yogi Bear, I believe, in just my opinion, that he really did play a good part in showbiz history. Even though I think the first script was kind of sound overall, I think it was throwing a little bit shade on Clunk, Santa, and Statue of Liberty, saying that they never had a guest star before, which was during the time of the fake show as voice actors. They did the Liberty show tape, which I kind of feel like that was like kind of weird, honestly, because that was something the Showbiz could have done, but oh well. But what really most of it is that Yogi Bear Boo really had an impact for both children and parents, and I think it was a really good idea for them to advertise it in the Showbiz stores. Yes, the show tape wasn't really that great, and beyond this point, they could have done better, such as in use the great engineering voice actors, or kind of make a deal with Aaron's talking about, hey, can you do this or do these voices and stuff, but or probably get like the other band members to do it and Aaron can like seem like props. And also another thing, I know with the birthday show and stuff, we don't really have documentation on that one because, like I said, Yogi Bear was a retrofitted of Rolf, and usually for the birthday shows and all, Rolf's curtain would stay closed because the guest star would not be interacting coming out during the birthday. So I'm guessing that they just programmed the center stage for the birthday or something. I don't 100% sure what was the reason behind that. I do not have no answer to that one actually, but who knows? But like I said, this whole tape, it could have done better at this point. Like saying, use the CGI voice actors like Rick, Duke, Alicia, because this was like during the time when the financial issues with Showbiz and Green Engineering was going like a downhill fall, and they were merging with Chuck E. Cheese. And of course, a lot of people may or may not know that Green Engineering actually created a Christmas show around '86 and shipped it to all the Showbiz stores without Showbiz permission, which I kind of feel like that was a good storyline behind it, and it's really good. So I mean, you guys check it out. Go really check out that Christmas Live 1986 one. It's a good one, in my opinion. It's actually the really good best one. But back with the Yogi Bear thing. I really gotta say, yes, this show tape is bad. I mean, it could have done better. Songs like Every Breath You Take and Hungry were really good. Um, also another thing with the Duke thing, like how the like drum roll by Duke Guru and how to be a rock star by Duke Guru, which also was a good one too. But I feel like they really took that CGI thing like by Duke Guru. It's just I don't know, that Duke voice did not really fit. Really fit Duke was saying by Duke Guru, but anyway, guys, I want to hear you guys in the comments below. What your guys thought of this lost show tape of Yogi Bear. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and want to see more great videos like this one, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon each time when I add something new. Until then, I will see you guys later for another video.